Over the past several months, I've been playing with the NOSSK Twin Trainer, and one of the most versatile and robust pieces of equipment out of one of my favorite companies, NOSSK, which makes very high quality equipment for very affordable prices. So I wanted to share with you my thoughts and opinions on it. The best way to think of the Twin Trainer is that it's very robust and very versatile. Robust because everything about this is built like a tank. The cam buckle is heavy duty, the straps 1.5 inch, very heavy duty. Basically, if you've ever thought like suspension devices were a little flimsy, you wanted something that can handle a heavy load, like if you're doing heavy weighted calisthenics, or you just want something that feels like it will not break no matter what you do, this is the type of device you want to be using. But that robustness goes beyond just heavier materials. It also goes into the design of where you're interacting with it on the end where the handle is. First of all, the foot sling has got that heavy, that seatbelt webbing. Not only is it super strong, but it's also extremely soft and pliable, which means that if you're using like bare feet, or you're just kind of nervous about how it may be abrasive, like sometimes I've used pieces of equipment like this and it's just rough on the back of my ankle, rough on the back of my foot, skin's a little sensitive. It's not a big deal, but this seat webbing, the first time you use it, is like, oh, this works better with my body rather than against it. And I find that anything that improves the comfort of your interaction with a piece of equipment will allow you to push even harder on it. That goes with your hands too. The straps that connect between the cam buckle and the handle use what they call a lay flat design, which basically means they've got a little twist to it. So that way when you're doing things like push-ups, dips, anything where you're pushing the handle, the strap gets out of the way, so you don't have to bend your wrist, nor do you have to kind of push your wrist into the strap in a certain way and kind of finagle things around. The strap gets out of the way, so you can put as much force downward into the handle when you're doing your pushing movements as possible, and you don't have to think about little minor discomforts like things cutting into your wrists. And when it comes to versatility, this is probably one of the most versatile pieces of bodyweight equipment I've ever used for several reasons. First of all, it's a dual anchor point system. You're always going to get more mileage out of a dual anchor point system than a single anchor point, just because it gives you more anchoring options of width. With a single anchor point, when you're close together, you can do everything, but some things like dips and pushing exercises and chest flies, not quite optimal on it. So having the ability to go with various widths gives you the freedom and flexibility to have resistance going inwards as well as going outwards depending on the width that you place your straps. But the straps themselves are also super versatile when it comes to their anchoring points. And there's a lot of times you'll get a device and it's like, it's great for anchoring in some situations, but not so great in others. Like works great in a door, doesn't work so great with a high tree branch that you can't reach. That's where this thing really shines, because there's 3 different anchoring solutions on each strap for all situations. First off, you've got your standard loop on the strap. This is ideal for things like pull-up bars, things that you can reach in the gym. You just throw it over the bar, run the handle through the loop, and cinch it tight. When you cinch it tight, that means the strap not only is secure as far as bearing weight, but it also isn't going to move very much if you move it side to side. Things like rear flies, chest flies and stuff, it's going to stay tight and put, as opposed to things like gymnastics rings, which can slide along the bar. Right above your loop, you have your door anchors. These are integrated into the straps themselves, so you don't have extra parts, things you need to remember to pack, things that can break, things you need to set up. It's integrated into the strap, so you take the straps, throw them over the door, close it, boom, and you've got a gym in your hotel room. And then lastly, you've got these D-rings at the top. Now, initially when I got my hands on this, I'm thinking, D-rings, what the hell do you need D-rings for? Well, this works for a couple of different reasons. One is you can clip the D-rings together with the included carabiners. Now you have a throw-over design. And a throw-over design gives you the ability to hang it from things that are way overhead that you can't quite reach. Tree branches are a particular case for this, high beams that you may find like in buildings and stuff. So that way you can get it to hang from things that are overhead that you can't necessarily get to without things like ladders. You just throw it over, do your workout, and then pull it back down when you're finished. And then the second purpose behind those D-rings is it allows you to clip the straps directly onto joist mounted hardware. If you're setting up a dedicated home gym And you want to have a feeling like you're not setting up in just some sort of like in the door or just something flimsy overhead, but it's a real, actual dedicated piece of equipment where you practice serious body weight exercise. This is your best option because it's strong, it's robust, it's easy on, easy off. It doesn't feel like it's kind of half-assed as far as the anchoring and the setup, so you have a legitimate bodyweight gym in your home. So if you're looking for the most robust, most versatile suspension device I've ever come across, the NOSSK Twin Trainer is the way to go. Yes, there's a link down below. Yes, do please bear in mind it is an affiliate link, so if you purchase from it, you are helping to support myself and Red Delta Project, which is greatly appreciated. And if you're looking for ways to maximize your suspension training, check out these videos here, including this 20-minute long video, which is a library of exercises for every major muscle group of the body. It also uses the Twin Trainer so you can see it in action there. And that video is timestamped, so that way you can skip ahead to various muscle groups and exercises as well. Thoughts and questions down below. Thanks for watching. Be fit, live free.